Today in the grain market, soybeans were higher. Futures did surge to end the week, up over 40 cents. I think with the commitments at 98.2% and shipments at 86% just shows how much fundamental support we have in the market. And I think that's why we're seeing soybeans really leading the way. The president talked about supporting clean jet fuel. That could be very interesting for soybeans down the road and something to watch for. Now, the November contract open interest is up to 777. That's been pretty high from over the years, and I think it just tells you that there's a whole lot of interest in all the grains down the road. The option volatility also is up about 0.5%, even though the out of the monies were just a little bit lower. Perhaps there's going to be some opportunities there in the option trade. Now, corn did rebound as well. I think the higher prices were the second time in a week, and that just is kind of a surprise, since for a while there corn was the leader. It was a nice recovery though for a week because from that slide anyway. Traders seem to be getting into position before that report comes out on Tuesday. Now, in the options there, the volatility for the May is at above the 28%, and for July up 30%. That's really relatively high historically. That just shows that there's a lot of optimism down the road that there's going to be a lot more price action. Now, wheat did firm up. I think the trade is relatively consolidative, and I think that it basically is being carried along somewhat by the corn and the soybeans. I think that 668 3/4 was the wheat high back at February 24th. That seems pretty far away to be able to catch at this point right now, but the market is still moving higher, really along with all the equities. Almost everything was higher today across the board. There has been some option put buying right now, and that's kind of on the rise and adding to the increase in volatility to the out of the money. So that's a little bit different than what was happening in corn and beans. And that basically the option trade has been up all around. So that just tells you that people are trying to get themselves into a position and use these products for risk management tools. Now, next week really promises to have a lot more trade action as we approach our USDA report on Tuesday.